What a way to start the morning. Some delicious sausage baps made by the papa. Oh, yes. Mm. Mm-hmm. So good. You want some? Yeah? Bye then. Bye then. Bye then. Bye then. Bye. Bye. Well, that is Josie off on her merry way. She's been gone for the next few days, travelling all around the bloody country at the moment. She's going to Scotland for a few days, and that's a long way away. So, it is about 4 in the afternoon currently. I'm starting this vlog properly. I did obviously do that sausage bap thing, which is a fantastic way to start the day, much earlier, but all we've done is watch TV. Will and Grace, actually. I forgot how good that show was. That is an old classic one, but yeah, absolutely awesome. But now I'm going to have some rummaging around with some wires, trying and get my Switch, my PS4, and maybe the PS3 as well, wired up into the same capture card, so I can try and just stream random crap from that in the future. Also got to find out once and for all if this wire will actually reach where I'm going. If it doesn't, it's no big deal, because I've got one that will reach, and I'll just swap this one for it. But it'd be very convenient, at least for the effort right now, if I can just plug it into this box over here, and then straight up to the computer upstairs. That'd be very handy, but again, if not, I can just put this one where one wire is and use the longer one instead. But this is the beast set up now. So this box, everything routes through it at once, which is a bit ridiculous. This goes to the PC, and there's just wires bloody everywhere. This is the Switch dock, so my Switch will go into here to go through this, through the wire into this, from that into this, from that into the TV and the PC. The PS4, when it's here, which is not right now, but it'll go from here into this box, from this box into this box, from this box into this box, and from there into the TV and the PC. And the PS3 that lives down here, just in its own behind the TV, goes from here straight through to another box which is falling down the back down there, which strips out the HDCP, which you can just see a glowing light from it, I think, just in the edge about there. It goes from there into this box, into here, and then vice versa. There is no way that's going to work, but that's the plan. I need to test it out now. By Jove, I think I've done it. Look at this setup. Right, so this is my PC, got the stream on it. On the screen right now is the PS3, which is now strobing a little bit, looks better on the side. That is the PS3. If I come down here and I push on this button right there, after just a few moments of farting around and thinking about it, this will trans over to, there you go, the PS4. Is this the controller? Yeah, here we go, if I get the controller. Now, I can control this. I'm having difficulty downloading the update for Overwatch, but that is now working fine, and I can stream that absolutely fine too. And then I push this button once more, and I turn on the Switch, and this will change over at some point to, there you go, that's now on the Switch. Now it's not updated over this side for some reason. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. That's a concern. Oh, there we go, it's on now. I think we had a little issue there with changing over from the PS4 to the Switch, because the Switch seems to be in 720p rather than 1080, so that's something to look out for. But it does definitely work. That is now feeding through my PC absolutely fine. It just means that I can't transition between the two as easily as I'd hoped. But it's just cool seeing my face in here, isn't it? Look at that. Hello! But unfortunately, I spent far too long, yes, hello, playing with the settings on my stream that it's a bit too late for me to stream now. And unfortunately, I have been struck by the Sunday curse that no shops are open and that there's nothing in the fridge. And I'm hungry. So is she. Aren't you? Yeah, aren't you hungry? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, you want some food too, yeah? You want some food, yeah? Alright then, come on. I have also been playing around with my, whatever it's called, Magic Mirror, actually. This is running on, if I show you down here, a Raspberry Pi. That thing right there is controlling all this stuff. And then this screen sits in here. This is like a cheap, I got this for a £5 from a charity shop, so bargainous. And this actually showed my schedule for today, and Joe's schedule for the week, and Joe's as well. It's got a news ticker down here for just general news stories. Don't know what they're about, but shush. I wish you could click it and get a link in a web browser, but that doesn't do that yet, so whatever. We got temperature, we got the weather, we got a calendar now. This is the new edition I've added. So this will actually just show you an overview of which days they are, which is helpful for when I'm talking on the phone. They say, oh, the 7th, and I go, what day is the 7th? I can just glance at this now. And the current Litecoin price, of which I do actually have a Litecoin. So this number here is quite an important number for me. So I'm keeping an eye on that. If it gets to 200, I'm selling, damn it, I'm selling. And possibly the coolest edition, if I get my other phone out and hit play on YouTube videos, it should play it in a window on here. But it turns out I'm having audio issues. I can't really work out what's going on, but the speaker for some reason isn't working. So I still got to do some work. Anyway, right now I'm currently watching Ryozaki Julio. He is a vlogger in Japan. He doesn't actually just do vlogging. He is a photographer in real life. He has a proper, he's pointing right now all the different pictures that are on the streets of Tokyo that he's taken. It's incredible. But yeah, if you haven't seen his channel, do check it out. It's incredible. Ryozaki Julio, I will link it down below. I hope I remember. I really hope I remember because it's really good. He's just come back after a long hiatus from working too much. I know that feeling. But even if this is like his only one he'll do ever, he's got a pretty good backlog to watch too. So highly recommended. Highly recommended. It's even better with sound, and I'm really having issues getting that working. So I guess it's not quite there yet, but the potential is there. Go leave a comment on one of his videos right now saying the Jeebus sent you. Like honestly, just go do it now. I don't mind waiting. I'll be right here waiting for you to come back. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, you won't miss much here, will you? Let's be honest. I mean, that's Japan. Go check it out right now. But back to the drama of having no food. I'm pretty sure this means today I do need to get some takeaway. There's an £8 minimum order for delivery and a £1 delivery, so £9. I think it's time I get some disgustingly unhealthy food. And while I wait for it to arrive, I'm going to try and set this wire up and hope that it's long enough, because if it is, it'll just be so much more convenient. But if not, again, it's not the end of the world, but it'd just be nicer if it will. Okay, one end in, time to unravel and see how far I get. Okay, well, it does indeed reach. It is a bit curly, as you'll see at this part here. But, I mean, this is temporary. This isn't designed to be here the whole time. It's only going to be here for when I stream, then I'll unplug it when I'm not, in theory. But I ran a speed test on my internet before I put the wire in, and now I'm going to try it again with the wire. So from 34.7 and 18.4, so let's see what we get now. Wow! Holy crapola. Okay, well, yeah, that's worth it already. Upload, not much difference, but yeah, that's almost doubled my down speed. And my upload is 15.6, so, well, 0.8. So yeah, that's definitely worth doing. Definitely worth doing. Well, I've actually had quite a productive evening, I think. I have finished designing the new things. I don't know why I stand here. This is always so awkward, just looking at the back of my head and my own arm. Doesn't that just feel weird? Let me move. Yeah, this isn't... just as bad. Why do I keep finding reflective places? There we go. Yes, I have made the new media and things for my Twitch account. So as of tomorrow, I'm hoping I will start a new stream that'll feel a little bit more refined. I'm just going to set up like key bindings and things, and then I should be able to just hit buttons and ooh, I've got some strange angles going on here, haven't I? Yeah, the last setting for me will be to change the key bindings on my custom macro controller keyboard thing, and then I should be able to just hit buttons like a pro and it'll look decent. I'm also thinking I'll be able to start streaming just random games, because I never used to make videos about some like obscure games because no one ever watch them. And I didn't used to stream videos of sort of obscure games because back then I used to think streaming, I keep coming over here, I used to think streaming should be for long sessions and things. So now that my sort of mentality on that has changed a little bit, and I got my PS3 rigged up, and of course there's the Switch and the PS4, I'm tempted to start just doing one-off streams of random games in a different game every time, rather than just trying to do long-running things. I think that'd be more fun. I think it'll give me a chance to discover games I've not played before, get around to playing some older games that I wanted to play, and if I do find something that I'm absolutely loving, then that could become a more long-running thing. So I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going to go with the whole streaming idea, and of course all the VODs that I do, I will just bang onto YouTube as well, just to keep a sort of record of them and keep that channel alive, if nothing else, really. But that is going to be it for me for tonight. Fairly low-key day, but managed to get a few sort of productive things set up. I've got my cable tested, which works great. Got the Twitch thing set up, which works great. Got my new setup with the controllers and consoles thing set up, which works great. I spent the last sort of 10 minutes, more like half an hour to an hour or so, trying to make sort of my own custom HTML site page kind of thing that will just have the things that I want on it. Because there's this clock that I've seen that looks really cool. It's a very simple LED clock, lots of just coloured lights on it, and you can have it scroll between different screens, and some of them can be like YouTube sub count, it can be notifications on your phone, it can be email accounts, it can be cryptocurrency prices, it can be, basically it seems like anything that you want. Problem is it's too expensive to really justify it for me. Yeah, I can't really justify that sort of price for it. So I've been trying to find a way to make my own sort of just a single page web screen that I can then display on an old tablet. I've got an old iPad knocking about in there that I could just put on the wall and have display whatever I want. Like I can make it say anything I want. I don't need a freaking silly LCD ticker when I've got a full-on screen I can use and make it say anything that I want to. I've just got to work out how to do it. Kind of like the thing that I do have in the kitchen where I've got those like widgets and stuff on there. I want something like that, but a bit bolder and a bit more about social media stuff. So I can just say like YouTube stickers and stuff. Because I know they exist, things like Social Blade exist. So there's going to be a way to embed some of those sort of stats in there. That I'm sure is going to be doable, right? It's got to be doable. But I don't know how. But anyway, today's been my sort of nerdy day. Tomorrow, back at work. I'm at work at 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm going to be up at 3. And it's now, as you can tell, the clock behind me, I'm kind of 10 to 9. So although that's not late, as I'm well established, it is definitely too late for me. So I'm going to have a quick shower. Showered once earlier, so I'm still fairly fluffy, but I'll just be a quick once over to make sure that I'm clean for the morning. And then hopefully I'll be home way before 4 in the afternoon, so I can have a quick nap and then try and stream in my new sort of funky ass kind of style. But we'll see how I go with that. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, I'll be back again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Make sure you do check out Ryozaki Julio. Is sort of I'd say a good friend. I don't actually know him in real life, but we've been talking for many years, and he's doing really well, and I'm so glad to see him back. So any support you can show him would be very appreciated for me as well. But otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the next of these daily vlogs. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.